Welcome aboard, my sailing friends. Get ready to ride along at the 2021 Glow in the Dark Regatta at the Clinton Lake Sailing Association. You'll ride along with Dan and Linda Leach, first-year sailors and first-year racers, sailing on KGB Flying Scot number 5725. Dan is rigged up with the GoPro Max 360, which he rented from lensrentals.com. He recorded this in 360 so that you can put on your virtual reality goggles and ride along in virtual reality. You'll find a link to Dan and Linda's video at the end of this video. If you do not own any virtual reality goggles, you can still watch the 360 footage on your cell phone. I'm super proud of Dan and Linda as first-year sailors and first-year racers. I just think they did an amazing job. They dove into regatta racing head first. Their first ever regatta race was at the Glow in the Dark Regatta in 2021 with 34 boats in a very competitive fleet. They kept up with the fleet. They did it because they had good boat handling and good boat speed. I thought their communication was very good and positive and calm. And Linda did an amazing job with the spinnaker pull and the spinnaker douses. If she continues that, I'm going to steal her as my own crew, so watch out, Dan. Dan and Linda are participating in this process so that they can get better. They're wearing the camera. They're sharing the footage so that you can share in their learning experience. There are some opportunities for improvement that stood out to me. When you watch this video, you'll notice that Dan and Linda do not start near the line. It's very understandable for new regatta racers to get intimidated by the big fleet and all the boats and to get frazzled. So this doesn't surprise me. But one trick I suggest that new racers do is to commit to starting on the line, but start next to the committee boat off to the right, but still on the line or just forward of the line. That way you can wait till the boats clear the race committee boat and then swoop around and tack off to the right and probably be in clean air. It is a great trick to be on the line but avoid all the congestion. Another thing that I noticed is that they sailed well and had good boat speed and good boat handling in most areas of the course. However, Dan got frazzled at the start, and then whenever they approached the windward mark, they were pinching a lot as opposed to pointing. We have to remember that pointing is a function of boat speed. You get boat speed and you get that water flow going over your centerboard, and that generates a lot of your lift and your pointing, not pointing the boat into the wind, which causes it to stall. And I think that was just a function of emotion and excitement, and I think we just have to remember in those situations to just relax and focus on sailing fast, and that will solve most of the problems that we see here in the video. We also want to remember that whenever we trim the jib, that we want to be looking up and looking at that leach telltale. Also, we want to be looking at it regularly. The wind speed's always changing. We have changes in boat speed. We have all kinds of things that can affect airflow over the sails, and we always need to be ready to adjust our sails. So we need to be regularly looking up and monitoring that leach telltale. Also, on the mainsail, I noticed that on some upwind legs that it was pulled in and others it was out more. So I recommend, Dan, that you peek back every once in a while and just as an eyeball check, look and see how far your boom is in relative to the boat, just to make sure that your sail is in the correct place. There were some legs where it looked really good and some where I felt it was out, and I think that check will go a long way for you. Last but not least, I was really impressed by Linda's spinnaker handling and her pull work. The one recommendation I would make is that you reverse the order of your priorities and focus more on sailing the spinnaker and keeping it full rather than moving the pole, and focusing on bringing the jib through and keeping it out of the way, and having your guy hooks undone in the right places so that you're not choking off your spinnaker while Dan's trying to keep it full. I think that will go a long way in your spinnaker performance and smooth jibe, so try that. With all that in mind, let's put on our virtual reality goggles and watch the video. Thank you, Dan and Linda, for allowing me to share this with everybody, and I hope you enjoy it.